Is it worse?
Londra Henbit asked from her bed, her gold and white poshie, Dandy, sitting next to her. Over the years, Londra's German accent had taken on a very singular quality. It was soft around the edges, with a habit of rising in pitch near the end of the sentence. The past few decades in the Verlorland Islands were the main culprit, and in truth, she only kept the facade of her native accent for appearances. "Not worse," Dr. Novak replied, as she gathered her instruments into an overly trite black bag.
Good, good.
I did not say good.
Not worse is always good.
Dr. Novak frowned at Londra forcefully. Emilia Novak's face was made for frowning. Even her best smile would be best described as a neutral expression. She had to put a great deal of effort into a frown if she wanted to make a point of it. Londra met Dr. Novak's frown with a pleasant little grin, only hinting at the bulwark of willpower hiding underneath. Dr. Novak broke first, looking back at her bag. "Londra, 772 pounds isn't good."
£2 less than last time.
Still not good. Londra let her grin drop. She shifted her substantial bulk in her sturdy chair and patted Dandy on the head. At one time, Londra had been an attractive, independent woman, but that had been years ago. Now she rarely left Henbit Estate. Many days she didn't leave her rooms. She couldn't even leave her bed without the aid of her nurse. "You should get out more," Dr. Novak said.
"Yes, I know, and I should eat less carbs."
"You should follow the diet I built specifically for you." Dr. Novak frowned again, but this time didn't attempt to point it at Londra. Londra sighed.
"It's not a good diet."
"It is if you want to live long enough to—" Dr. Novak searched for the right words. "Honestly, Londra, if you want to see another Christmas, you need to take care of yourself."
"Not a big fan of Christmases."
"Londra." Londra chuckled.
I know. I'm sorry, Emilia. I don't mean to make light. You have worked very hard. After tonight, I will have Emma stick to your diet, or I'll find a new cook."
"Thank you," Dr. Novak said, looking up to give Londra an attempt at an encouraging smile. She almost managed to make the expression look pleasant. Londra sighed again and pointedly looked away from Dr. Novak.
"Where's Ari?"
Londra asked the room.
"Ari!"
Londra attempted to push herself up. "I'm here, ma'am. Don't strain yourself." A deep voice rumbled, and a massive man stepped into the room. There was an unusual cadence in the way Ari spoke, not quite like the natives of Alku, but decidedly Nordic. A hand, nearly the size of a catcher's mitt, came gently down on her shoulder. Londra patted it softly. Londra refused to have an elevator installed and spoil the Elizabethan ambiance of Henbit Manor, so leaving the bedroom on the 3rd floor took time. Her nurse, Ari Bjornsson, was a colossal man in his mid-20s, and was the only one who could single-handedly move her. He was merely 2 inches shy of 7 feet, with pythons for arms and tree trunks for legs. He was the type of man you'd hope had a very long fuse, which he did. Despite the definitively Scandinavian name, he was neither pale-skinned nor blonde-haired. He was the type of man usually described as racially ambiguous.
"Let's not be late. How do I look?"
Londra asked. "You look very good," he said.
"Nonsense,"
she said, smiling.
"Emilia?"
Londra called after the doctor.
"If you can, fetch me Matilda on your way out. I want to look my best tonight."
Dr. Novak nodded and excused herself from the room.
"I used to be beautiful, you know,"
Londra said, as Ari positioned himself to pull Londra up from her chair. "You still are beautiful, ma'am," Ari said.